Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
As Martin said, my name's Luke Brown Smith. I'm 20 years of age. I was born and raised in South East London. I come from a family of 5 brothers and 1 sister. And I'm here today to talk to you about what I've done in the community and my role as a sports coach and my dreams and ambitions and just some general stuff that you guys can take away and maybe learn from, or that can inspire some of you to maybe take out some of your own skills that you don't know that you have already, but you can hone on. As I said, I've got 5 brothers. I'm the second to youngest one of my 5 brothers. And really what I want to say is the path that my other brothers have chosen has not been the best as possible. I mean, I've got 3 brothers in prison at the moment, and one other brother just come out of prison. So I'm just here to let you guys know that you don't necessarily have to follow what's around you and be affected by environmental factors. So I've chosen to choose a different path, a more positive path, and I got into coaching when I was about 16 years of age. I first started playing football for a team called Woking FC, which is in the Conference Premier Division, and I was on a 2-year contract with them until I was 18. But while I was at college, I got the opportunity to take a level 1 football coaching course, and at the time I thought I was going to be a professional footballer, so I wasn't really thinking about any plan B or any of my other options. But it was subsidised, so it was half price, so I did it anyway. Got into the course, completed the course, found it interesting and a bit of fun, and I just started to do about 1 hour coaching a week. So 1 hour coaching a week, fitting around my footballing commitments, and also gone to college as well. Moving on from that, I went to Tottenham Mitcham when I was 18, played for Team Mitcham first team, and from there I was playing for other teams in the non-league scene. But really and truly, what I started to do was just doing 1 hour coaching a week, and it got really frustrating because at the time I was working in Sainsbury's as well. So I was having a part-time job in Sainsbury's while I was going to college, and also just doing 1 hour a week of coaching. And I really got frustrated because I didn't like Sainsbury's. You know, I was late every day. I wanted to get fired because I didn't like the job, and I thought to myself, something had to be done about it. You know, I'm not the type of person to work for someone. I like to work for myself. I like to be outdoors. I like to interact with people. So for me, working in Sainsbury's wasn't really getting me anywhere. Going in every day, same thing every day, lifting up stuff, putting stuff down, and it just wasn't where I saw my future. And things was really moving slow. You know, for 2 years I was just doing 1 hour a week coaching, and I thought this wasn't going to get anywhere. I progressed on, done my level 2, which was took 6 months, which was very hard for me. Till eventually, finally, I got a breakthrough one of the schools that I was working at. My boss that I was working for, he left the country, and the school offered me the opportunity to run the after school club. And from then, I started with 1 school, then progressed on to 2 schools, 3 schools, 4 schools, and at the moment, currently, we've got 6 schools at the moment. In September, we're looking to have about 12 schools, so double that in a short space of time. I started my company called Pioneer Football Coaching, as you can see behind me, in 2011. The reason why I chose Pioneer is because the word pioneer means leader. It means the first in the field to do something, and I thought that Pioneer was a name that would stick with me, and it just rang a bell for me. So that's why I chose Pioneer Football Coaching. Just to hear a bit about what we do. We specialise in football coaching for after-school clubs. We do Saturday clubs, birthday parties. We do workshops, coaches workshops. And just really to start off with, the slogan for my company is where the future starts. Because it's all about the younger generation, and that's where the future is. So, you know, if I can get young people into sports, if I can get young people in the right frame of mind that, you know, doing something positive, eventually can lead to something, you know, very good. Because when I was younger, I didn't think that, you know, being a coach would pay the bills, you know, would be a good career path, until I saw someone, one of the coaches that I knew from when I was about 5 years old, you know, he's made a really good living out of football coaching, so I thought, you know, maybe I can do that as well. So that's what's inspired me. So yeah, the aim is to provide quality coaching of the highest standard to children and young people out of all ages. And I want to be one of the UK's leading football coaching companies. Okay? As we said, we coach over at the moment about 100, 120 players a week. That's ranging from in schools, Saturday clubs, lunchtime clubs, breakfast clubs. So it's really busy at the moment. And yeah, I'm only 20 years of age, but all the staff that work for me are older than me. So it's really strange because I'm 20 and everyone else that works for me is about 25, 24. So it is a weird experience, but being so young has inspired me to continue to do great things. And I've got a staff, about 4 people at the moment, so they're all qualified as well. Some of them are level 2, some are level 1, so it's really good atmosphere at the moment. So this will be a typical session plan for one of my sessions. So we'll have a warm-up, there'll be a technical aspect, so the children can develop on their technical abilities such as passing, dribbling. Then we'll move on to a progression, so adding a defender in, so trying to enhance those skills even more. And then we'll move on to a small-sided game where they can take everything they've learned from the technical side, put it in a match situation, a real-life game situation, and see how they get on, see how they develop. And also at the end of every session there's a debrief, so we cover 4 main areas. Cover psychologically what they've learned, socially what they've learned, technically and physically. You know, was it physically demanding? Technically, what did they have to do? Did they have to use different types of the feet, different types of dribble, different types of turns? Socially, did they have to interact? Did they have to have teamwork? And psychologically, you know, was it mentally tough? Was it mentally challenging? Also, at the end of a session, during the session, I try to give some individual feedback to the players so they can know how they're getting on and how they're progressing. So yeah, as I said, they're taught some technical skills and also some real-life situations that they're bringing to the match. I'm not sure if you're aware of Dunraven Secondary School, but that's one of my Saturday soccer centres. And that's just one of the facilities of the indoor hall. And there we work with 5 to 12-year-olds, working on mainly the technical ability and physical ability as well. That's for a bit more of advanced players. This is just an example of one of my leaflets. So as you can see, we've got a mini kick centre that's from 3 to 5-year-olds. We've got a mini soccer centre that's for 5 to 12-year-olds. We also do holiday camps, so during half terms, during summer holidays, we do fun activities and holiday camps. And we also do birthday parties as well, so we do a range of services. And that's just an example. And as you can see, this is some pictures from a holiday camp that I did in a school in Brixton called Hillmead, which is just down the road. So as I said, for the session, we'll have a debrief. And this is just one of the sessions that I reviewed personally. It's something that I like to do to help me with my progression as well. From the psychologically point of view, we move into leadership. So there's 2 types of leaders. There's prescribed leaders. So they're leaders which are prescribed by external factors such as local authorities, such as governing bodies, such as coaches. And there's emergent leaders. There's leaders that they step out throughout the team. Such, for example, in football, you've got Steven Gerrard. He's a captain for Liverpool. Emergent leaders are leaders that are not necessarily chosen. They just naturally step out and they lead. Could everyone do me a favor? Could you just stand up for a second, please? Thank you. And I don't know what just happened there, but some of you stood up. I didn't tell you to stand up. It was a choice. I didn't demand for you to stand up. So some of you, I see the young man still sitting down. Yeah, he's still sitting down. He might be tired, but he's still sitting down because we all have choices in life. Okay, so that was just a little task. You didn't have to stand up. So maybe we could argue that people that did stand up, they were leaders. They took upon themselves to stand up, and the one that sat down, maybe he's a leader. So I'm just going to leave that in your mind. Even if you are followers, your followers make the leader. So everyone has a choice to make in life, and what I'm trying to say is that just try the best that you can do. You know, I hope that I inspired you today to do what you want to do. You know, if you can sit down now, sorry. If you have a dream that you want to do, say for example you're working at the moment, you know, you want to be a dance teacher or you want to do something, you know, just go for it. You know, nothing holding you back. The only thing that may be holding you back is the money or the funding. But you know, if you have a dream, you know, don't procrastinate. You know, don't take time. You know, actually take the time out. You know, go and do what you want to do. Get the resources together and do it. You know, because anything's possible. Yeah, so thank you very much. My name has been Luke Smith. Thank you.